Is Bitcoin, or are these as currently being traded, are they a commodity, or are they a security, or are they both?
What's so challenging about Bitcoin is it has characteristics of multiple different things. One of the phrases that's often used is that Bitcoin is a medium of exchange, a store of value, or a means of account. Well, those three things have different connotations to them. If it's a medium of exchange, then it's like a currency-like instrument. And yet, as we've seen, a number of means of exchanges have been closed to Bitcoin. There was recently a Bitcoin conference that stopped accepting Bitcoin for registrants because they couldn't process the payments. So, but yet it's still spoken of as perhaps a means of account. And in that case, it has implications from the Fed and currency. From our point of view, when it's used as a store of value, then it's very much like an asset, like a commodity. And in fact, what we hear a lot of is people buying and holding. If you go on to the Twitter universe, you'll see a phrase HODL, which means hold on for dear life. And the thinking is that they buy it and hold it. In fact, I mentioned in my opening remarks my 30-year-old niece who bought Bitcoin years ago, and she's an HODL. She says, I'm going to own it. I don't know what's going to come of it, but I want to hang on to it. And she's not a fraudster or a manipulator. She's just a kid and believes in it. And I was fascinated talking to her. And I think she represents a lot of folks that think there's something in this, I want to hold on to it. And so in that regard, from our point of view, it's a commodity. And if there's a derivative on that, we regulate it. The problem is, in the cash market, we don't have regulatory authority, means we can't set the standards. But what we will do, and we are doing, is looking for fraud and manipulation. And we intend to be very aggressive, if nothing else, so that people like my niece can have some security that there's not fraudsters and manipulators out there, and there are far too many of them.